I work better with my back against the wall.
That's how I've always been.
The level of anxiety and angst that I have with it makes me uncomfortable. But like my back is against the wall, man. I will make something happen. However, if it's a big project and it's a way for me to flex my intellect or my creativity or my imagination on, I try to take a little bit more time so I don't feel rushed and I can let those creative.
So like big projects like essays and papers and all that stuff, you would get it started.
Yeah, but book reports, I wing that shit.
All-nighters.
Yeah, all-nighters. Yeah, I used to, like, when I was studying, even for my finals and shit like that in college.
Yeah.
IHOP used to have the all-you-can-eat pancakes for 1 hour, so I just go in there and say...
Was that the final project, or was that how you trained for it? If you made it seem like the pancakes was the essay.
No. You're writing research papers and just marathoning pancakes? What are you talking about?
It's unlimited coffee. Goddamn me, right? Unlimited coffee and unlimited pancakes. So I would have like some all-day bacon or something like some sausage, just like. And then when I get a little famished, I would have like 2 pancakes, right? And then I would have the coffee to like power through it. So it was just a good place to like, you know, go with your people. We were just up studying all night. You know what I mean?
Were you there when you didn't have papers?
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that, man. Hey, man, we got Sam back in this thing, man.
All you can eat pancakes sounds like some ITT tech type flow. No disrespect.
It wasn't on the premises. Like I never stayed on campus. I always had my own apartment. It was at IHOP.
Okay, independent.
Yeah. We didn't have doors.
It was the international.
It was a community college.
He lived at the House of Pancakes. Yeah. He had a room there.
The college was community, but the House of Pancakes was international.
The staff was like, "There's Tahir again. He's not in school. He's just doing this."
Guys, I really got to get a paper done. So, there's a paper. How about those unlimited pancakes to fuel me? So you can just eat the pancakes.
They were like, we're not 24 hours. You're making us stay here because you keep bringing a gun.
He's on. Don't worry about it. He's playing Minesweeper on there. He's like, yeah, I gotta really get this done.
That's crazy.
He's playing solitaire.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? I'm Tahir Moore.
Patrick Cloud.
And welcome back to another episode of Damn Internet You Scary. We got a very special guest back in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's your children's favorite teacher. Mr. Disruptor, creating up fake slang to get the kids mad. Ladies and gentlemen, back like he never left, Mr. Sam Salem.
Back at it like a bad habit.
Oh, let's go, baby boy.
We're here. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad I ran into you at Flappers the other day and that you were free for this, man. It's so dope to catch up with you.
Happy to be here.
Going crazy online. I see your videos all the time. It's insane.
I'm trying to be like you guys.
People are sharing.
I'm the reason the internet's scary. There's something unsettling about that guy.
I feel like you got the energy, the vibe like you could rap too, Sam. Is that something that you tried?
It's probably just that hat adjustment he just did.
You know, every white boy from the suburbs wishes
they could hear that sentence.
Yeah, they're just like, come on. Well, you know, I don't know. There seems to be. I've been seeing more content. It's probably just my For You page that I've curated. There seems to be a connection between gingers and black folk.
Hey,
gingers?
Yeah,
like rapping?
Like just like in general. I'm just a redhead, and I feel like there's just.
Are you a redhead?
Mm-hmm. Huh. I mean, yeah, I am. I don't know why I got not confident about it, but.
I thought you were a brunette.
Are dudes brunettes?
Is
that toxic masculinity?
Low key.
I've never heard of a man referred to as a brunette.
You're low key right. What is it called? Just brown haired dude.
It probably is brunette.
So you guys are both gingers.
Yeah, shout out.
How does it work with
Malcolm X. Both descendants of. We're both.
Do black gingers and white gingers feel any type of community, or is it like, nah, it's a different type of ginger?
Well, you know, it's
first off, I don't like the hard R on ginger that you're using.
What's up, my ginger?
My bad, ginger.
All right, that's worse. You're right. My ginger.
Ginger is the one word where hard ER is better.
Yeah.
You have to do the hard ER or it's offensive.
Gotta do it.
Oh my god! You know what's crazy? Like sometimes people don't know that you are ginger until you say it. Like you, I didn't recognize that you were because I guess I always see you with hats on.
Yeah,
but also,
it's a little bit like in certain light it looks a little more brown, but like if you see it out in the sunshine,
in the sun. Yeah, the sun does it for me too.
I think
Yeah.
somebody just has to say I'm a ginger and then it activates because you just took your hat. It was like very obvious. It was like, why did I ever think it wasn't?
Yeah.
It activated.
When my hair is short like this, you don't notice it up here. But when I had my locks, when my locks were like your length, like it was very noticeable.
You probably wouldn't know if it wasn't for the beard.
Yeah,
feel
without
like
the
the
beard,
beard
you
is-
wouldn't know. But yeah,
Should I get locks?
Yeah.
I mean, if you could do it, man, like freak it out, baby.
I think white people should just call it something else.
Yeah.
And then it would be cool. You
Yeah.
know, if they called it something completely different, it's the fact that it's like, yeah, they start acting Jamaican afterwards.
My favorite thing, or it's not actually my favorite thing, but a great thing about white people is just knowing some of the terms but not knowing what it is. So it's like, okay, girl, I see you with your box braids. Like these are not box braids. You just learned the term box braids and wanted to say
I
box
wanted
braids.
to say it.
And I'm telling on myself right now,
Hey,
to be
listen,
honest.
it's like Urban Dictionary isn't still a thing. It's very much still a thing. You can very much look up a lot of this. You don't even got to go to Urban Dictionary. You can go to Google and it'll tell you, or Twitter. Go to Twitter and then type it in, and it'll bring up videos and all of that. It's crazy how AI is integrated within everything now. Like if you go to somebody's post on Instagram, how like whatever that post is about, it has like a, I guess like a general category for it when you go to like the comments. Maybe not that one, but like. Okay, hold on. Let me redeem
like,
it back. Okay,
it's-
not that one either. Okay, maybe it's just
Is
mine.
this a
Okay.
thing?
It's like
at
the
all?
AI search or like on like TikTok, it like has above, like you can do
Yeah.
AI searches
AI searches for what?
Okay, well, shit.
for like
None of
what
this
the
is for
comments are
porn.
talking about and stuff. I want to go back to Black Twitter though. Well, you said Twitter, but
Yeah.
I think the highlight of my career is some of the videos I've been making recently were highlighted on the Black Twitter Reddit
Really?
thread.
Which ones? The slang ones?
The ones I made with the homie Aaron, Aaron Monte, where we like white teacher at a black school versus black teacher at a white school.
I can see why that would make the rounds in
And-
Black Twitter.
Yeah. Now at comedy clubs, when they're like, "What's your biggest credit?" I'm like, "Black Twitter Reddit threads."
It's not bad.
What are you talking about? I just got told I seem like I could rap. I'm going to act up.
I can only imagine that's like the closest thing that we have to that is like being accepted in white money circles. Because slang and like cool wise, I don't know if we're looking at white people for any approval, but
Of course not.
definitely in the tax brackets.
Oh man, tax bracket. Listen, man, it was some picture. I think it was at the Jay-Z brunch. I don't know if it was from this year or last year, but they were talking about how Jay-Z wasn't smiling in the pictures, in any pictures with the black rappers, but like with the other businessman, he was like, yeah, you know, he's like, watch, I can make them all take a picture with me. He was like, hey guys, come on over here and take the picture.
Showing off.
And that's Jay-Z like, yeah, huh? Right, guys? Huh? I still got my finger on the post, all right?
Damn.
Let me in. No
Love
dues
that.
for the Illuminati.
Shout out Jay-Z. Shout out Cowboy Carter.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to the concert?
No, I have FOMO. Everyone's posting pictures of Cowboy Carter. I was like, damn.
I was there last night.
Was it wonderful?
Hence the poncho. It was cool.
Okay.
It was cool. I went to. I seem like a huge Beyonce fan now, but I haven't really
You went
been
to go see
tapped
her in
in
Paris?
since I went to see her at Renaissance, and I feel like that was both amazing shows. I like the Renaissance show better.
Okay.
Really?
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was in the car in this one? Flying car or something like that?
She was in a flying car
Yeah.
when I was leaving. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
I take it back. It was a great show.
I saw,
Flying car sold me.
what is it called? Back to the Future in New York. And the car, the DeLorean at the end flies. Like throughout the whole play, it's moving back and forth across the stage, but at the end, it like lifts up, goes over the audience, and then turns back in and then like flies off. And it was the coolest shit because
dope.
it's big enough to have a person and there's somebody in it while it's doing it. I couldn't figure out how they manipulated the cables to come over the audience. It was one of the coolest things. And as
That's sick.
like a nerd for Back to the Future, I was fucking freaking out. I'm not gonna hold you.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I need to start going to concerts again.
I
I don't think I've been to a concert in a long
When was
time.
the last concert you went to?
It's probably some country concert with my wife, like pre-pandemic.
Country?
Is she
Yeah.
She's
a
a
country fan or is it you?
Yeah, I like country music.
Mhm.
It's not like always what I'm bumping, but yeah, you know.
Who's your go-to guy? Like if you had to put a playlist together right now
For
to sell me on country music.
I mean, obviously Shabuzi,
You didn't have to say that. I don't even listen.
Darius Rucker.
I don't know any.
Darius Rucker!
Gun to my head. I couldn't name a song.
From Shabuzi.
Yeah.
He did the
With Beyonce.
everybody in the club getting tipsy. He did the tipsy remake.
Oh my
Jaquan.
good lord.
I know,
Yeah.
right? Shout out to them too. They about to go back on tour too.
You talk about a song you never thought would get a remix.
Hello, in that genre.
Yeah. Period.
Right.
Even in rap, Tipsy
Yeah.
getting a remix is crazy.
But
People going
tipsy
crazy for it.
in country is just insane.
He
I
might have
never would've
unlocked
thought.
something. A lot of rap songs would probably transfer really well.
I feel like a lot of songs Pepper would.
I just saw Akon posted a TikTok today,
Follow
or I
Akon.
saw it today. What do you say?
You follow Akon. It's pretty deep.
Okay, well, shout out Akon.
Why you got a problem with
I'm just saying. No, I don't have a problem with Akon. That's just a random
Yeah, no.
thing to be keeping up
He's
with.
a good guy, isn't he? Like bringing electricity to people and stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
in Africa and started the schools.
Okay, thank God, because if I mixed him up with another black person, I was about to
Is
be
he doing
mortified.
African stuff?
But Akon posted a TikTok. Oh, I at least saw it today. It's him on a horse, and it's what's the I want to make? No, what's the? This would have been a good story if I knew it.
Yeah.
I want to make love right now, but it was him on a horse, and it was I wanna get drunk right now. It was like a country Akon. He made a country remix of his own song.
This was an Akon song to start with.
Yeah, you know
Oh.
that song like I wanna make love right now.
I don't, but it sounds very Akonish.
Yeah.
That is very single.
That's a very popular Akon
pop-ish.
song.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
don't
I'm
know
not
any Akon
I'm not a
songs
huge
besides Locked Up.
Akon fan, but I also don't like singles. Like I don't like big
that's-
club singles, and that's what he's known for. Like he's
That's
like,
why you
he's
don't
really
like
good at-
singles, because that seems like the only cash you carry around, just huge wads all the time.
He's like a black
Like, what do you
pit bull. Whoa, that sounded super racist.
Yeah,
like,
it did.
The artist pit
Yeah,
bull.
yeah. The implications of it,
Nah.
like, yo, he like a big black dog.
Not
Jesus,
the dog.
Ted. Jesus, why you doing
Well, he
appropriation?
also
with
doesn't look like a pit bull dog wise. Akon.
Yeah, he looks more like an applehead chihuahua.
Akon and Young
That was
Jesus.
insanely specific.
Because they have the head. Like applehead chihuahuas have like, it's just skull. It's nothing else. And Akon, it's just skull.
Is Applehead Chihuahua a real dog breed?
Yeah.
Because
I've
that
never
sounds like
heard
the
of that.
craziest slur I've ever heard in my life.
Yes.
I'm not gonna hang out with you, Applehead Chihuahuas. What are you talking about? That's some
sound like a
hateful.
slur.
That's some hateful stuff.
I didn't even notice that chihuahuas look different until just now.
Yeah, some of them have
This is the
a
big-
longer snout.
Oh,
The
okay.
Applehead has a very condensed, small face. Like his face fits.
Applehead.
It is an Applehead
It
chihuahua.
sounds like a slur now. It is now a slur.
Don't make it a weird thing,
You're-
man.
Your girl don't got apple bottom jeans, but she got an apple head.
Applehead chihuahua.
I like how you know a lot about dogs. You remind me of the girl in middle school who's obsessed with horses, horse girl.
I don't know a
Horse
lot
girl.
about dogs. I know enough about dogs because of the people that in my life that are special to me that have them. Like the dog that lives in my house.
You have
but
a
I
dog?
don't-
What kind of dog do
He
you have?
clearly doesn't have a dog because he referred to it as the dog,
The
that
dog
lives in my house.
Doesn't get talked about much.
It's my wife and the kids' dog. I don't really interact with the dog. I don't feed the dog. I don't walk the dog. I don't do anything for this dog because it's not my dog. I
Do
don't
you
want
like
a
it?
dog.
Like, does it show
I
affection
don't
to
want
you?
anything that I got to clean up shit from it for the rest of my life.
You don't be petting it though?
I mean, I will. You know what I mean?
What kind of dog is it?
He's like a schnauzer mix. So he's a small little thing, about 30 pounds. Has a kind of a schnauzer face, but like a schnauzer and I forgot the other dog. But I mean, you know, he's cool. He's very chill, very very chill, and he's not a bad dog like at all. He doesn't.
Like this?
Yeah, someone like that, but he's a little smaller.
Oh yeah, these ones.
Yeah.
It's cool. They look like they have little beards.
Yeah,
but
and he has that too. He always look like he just got through finishing a pipe.
I would ignore this type of dog.
I've just never referred to somebody said the dog that stays at my house.
Like a roommate.
Yeah.
I don't interact with the dog. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't want
I'm not a fan
the
of that type.
responsibility.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't want the because here's the thing: the dog, unlike a kid, when we go on vacation, we either take the kid, we drop the kid at family member house, right? The kid old enough to where she can fend for herself. Actually, now we go on vacation, kids think about themselves. But now we have to find somebody for the dog, or we got to find a kennel, or we got to do something like that.
Is it a new dog?
No, this is the same dog we had, the little black dog. Yeah, I just don't, that's their dog.
You have a dog?
I do not. My wife and I, every single time a dog adoption post, I was like, we gotta get it. And then I'm just like, I don't want to spend the money.
What dog would y'all get if you could?
In a dream scenario, I would love a Great Dane.
You have the space for that?
Aren't they huge?
Yeah, enough.
Yeah.
Sure.
You want a Great Dane or a Cane Corso or a fucking horse?
Yeah.
Because that's basically what you would
But
fucking have.
Scooby-Doo. Great Dane, Scooby-Doo.
Oh, shit.
They're big old dogs.
That is what Scooby is.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I never realized that either.
I never realized he
I
was
didn't
an
think it was a
actual
real dog.
breed.
Yeah, I thought it was just... Look at that one with the ears. Got the clipped ears.
You know,
Jeez,
at first I was like, but now that you said Scooby-Doo,
that's what sold you?
I mean, that's the only reason I would get one.
Shout out Blink-182.
Why?
Didn't they do the Scooby-Doo theme song?
For the movie?
No, like there was like there was the Scooby-Doo where it's like Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Yeah.
That's the theme
Even
song.
born yet.
But then there was like a new iteration where it was, what's this Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you.
I did hear that. Gonna solve that mystery. That's Blink-182?
Yeah. Or am I mixing up my?
Blink-182, Scooby-Doo. Blink-182 has notable connection with the animated series. What's New Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
There it is.
Scooby-Doo.
If it's not Blink-182, it's like somebody.
wow.
Scooby-Doo
That's
had
pretty
too many. They had too many like reimaginings. Like, you saw the other one. It's like Velma, and she's like black and.
Is that the new one that's on Max? Where she's
Why do you sound like a conservative on Facebook? They're not going to turn the Little Mermaid. Mermaids aren't even black. It's like mermaids aren't even real. What are you talking about?
She's swimming around the ocean, her head out of the water so it won't get wet.
That was one of the
that's
ones.
believable.
That was one of the ones where I feel like we didn't need that. We didn't need a black version of Scooby-Doo.
I
or Velma.
don't mind it. I think everybody should have their chance at feeling like a main character. I think it's great for the world to see. I think it's great for America to exhibit and maybe start embracing. You know what? My biggest thing with racism, I've been ruminating on this for a couple months. It's like most people are taught or shown racism, and it becomes a way of life because they don't have to go through the injustice and the marginalization that the other people do. So what made me think about this is our homegirl Erica. She does Full Moon Organizing. She comes to the show. She does the reviews after the comedy shows, right? Mm-hmm. When we talked about that sickness that paralyzed people with sleep, she hit me up and was like, her grandfather and a cousin had that. And until she told me that, like, is this?
I'm listening to the latest episode of DIYS, and you guys are talking about encephalitis lethargica, the sleeping sickness. Yo, my grandfather and my cousin's girlfriend both caught that in 2006. Like, my grandfather was hospitalized in like a frozen state for like 9 months. And the same thing for my cousin's girlfriend happened like a month later. Same thing. My grandfather never really bounced back. He passed away a few years ago. But my cousin's girlfriend, like, she also just never really bounced back fully, like got her brain back. But encephalitis lethargica, it's no longer an epidemic where thousands are catching it, but sporadically it'll come back like every so many years, like, and have random cases. So when you guys said encephalitis lethargica, it's like, yeah, it's not gone. So
what? I kind of don't remember. What is it?
Calm the hell down.
It's a disease that you can catch, a neurological condition, and it basically freezes you in like a coma state. And I don't know about all the research that's done, like if your brain is still active during it or what, but like you can freeze in a position, you can freeze in a facial thing, but like usually they will also induce a coma so you can, like, you know, if you or your eyes are open or something like that, they can help you close it. But yeah, man, like we talked about it, and I didn't know anybody with that. So like you hear about injustice and the suffering of these people, and it's like, That's sad, but ain't got nothing to do with me. But when you have somebody that is close to, or somebody that you're a friend with, or somebody that it hits home with, it does make you sometimes a little bit more open to it. I'm not making any excuses for racism at all, especially like full blown racist. Like, no, not any excuses. I just think, sometimes like you got to put yourself in the person's shoes. So sometimes you got to be enslaved.
And I think that's why people who grow that's crazy. It is a part of it though. If somebody grows up around black people and they're super racist, it's like, okay, well, you experience what you experience. But then it's like, if someone's never been around a certain type of person, then it's like, I mean, you gotta at least dabble.
You gotta see what's going on over here, man. We ain't just talking shit. Like, come check it out, man.
How racist are you?
An appropriate amount.
What's your least favorite race? Let's do a tier list.
Probably human at this point. I'm kind of tired of the human experience.
Oh, you not tripping Sam up. All right, he been in this.
He's PR trained.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna say some wild stuff. I said the whole box braid thing earlier. That was kind of crazy.
I agreed.
It was on par.
I'm not like most whites.
That's
Narrator.
You know what's
he was
crazy?
exactly like most whites.
Little did he know.
And I'm not like most blacks that is only talking about sex. However, if you do like to have sex,
Okay.
BlueChew. Am I right?
Let's go,
You been
BlueChew.
living under a rock? We're trying to get you rock hard. BlueChew is not going to stop until we get every third leg standing at attention. Yeah. This is in the copy. What I do love about BlueChew, obviously, is first of all, I've been subscribed to my BlueChew membership probably for the last 5 years, maybe longer than that, because we was doing BlueChew at the one place in the hills, and that was like 2019. It was before the pandemic, so I subscribed to BlueChew for about 6 years now, and I'm gonna tell you what. I have not had better sex. I have definitely had better sex with BlueChew. And BlueChew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. And starting now, BlueChew is offering a combo so strong, it'll knock your socks off and your neighbor's socks off. You have to move out of town with the amount of noise and socks you'll be knocking off. BlueChew Max has arrived, and it combines the active ingredients of Viagra, Cialis into one chewable tablet, and the combo acts fast and lasts. So guys, be ready when she's ready, and you get your first month of BlueChew for free. Great sex is just a few clicks away, so sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. BlueChew's tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door, and the best part is it's done all online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy, none of that you had to deal with previously in the past. We beyond that, right? It's 2025, man. We out here doing real big things. So you get to make life a little easier by getting harder, and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Obviously, if we always talking about, we got a great deal for you. You get to try your first month of BlueChew free when you use the promo code DIYS, and you just pay $5 for shipping. And I know you got $5, busters. That promo code again is DIYS. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank BlueChew for sponsoring this podcast. We thank y'all for listening and checking out BlueChew. Huh?
Shout out
What's up,
to
Sam?
the
You trying to
chew.
get rocked up? You ever had your shit pushed in?
I'm bricked up. I'm bricked up to be here.
I hope not. Really hope not.
Dude, I've been setting that at people have been like the homies, like the bros will like make plans with me, and they're like, okay, like it's set, and then I'll just respond with the brick emoji and the up arrow emoji.
Do they know that's what you mean?
No, they're like, what does that mean? I'm like, I'm bricked up. I'm just trying to make it a thing. I'm non-sexually
For
bricked
plans?
up. Yeah, I'm bricked up. Like, guys, I'm just excited.
Trying to make it a
it's bricked
thing.
up would be exciting, not hard.
Yeah.
Or would it be
you
like
can be
I
hard,
got a
too.
hard up for how excited I am? I'm so excited I got a hard on.
Hey,
I like bricked up. I'm finna embrace that.
Yeah.
I'm bricked up about here, bro.
We're living the bricked up lifestyle.
Hey,
Welcome
man.
to KRQ 92, the bricked up boys in the morning.
I will say this: that probably only works in a group chat, because sending it directly to your
Oh
homeboy
no, I
is
send
crazy.
It, no, one-on-one. I'm sending it exclusively in.
Bricked up to one person.
Yeah. I'm bricked up.
I don't know. That's a group chat thing.
I'm bricked up.
Way too personal.
Bricked up, shouted. All right, we got some topics that we didn't get to touch on last time. We're gonna grab some of those as well. Let's go with this customer service gone wrong.
Oh,
See what this is right here. All right. All right, is this it right here? Okay. In China, a shocking incident occurred when the owner of an online store traveled 850 kilometers to physically confront a customer over a negative review.
Oh,
yeah.
the
I
store
love
owner
it.
did it.
I love this
That's
so
right.
much. Okay.
That's right.
The incident took place after the customer left a poor rating and a complaint about the product. In response, the store owner went to extreme lengths to track down the customer and intimidate her. Oh, that's
her?
kind of, yeah, right there. The event has sparked outrage, drawing attention to the lengths some business owners may go to protect their reputations online.
It said to. What did she do? What did he do though? It says the headline says to beat a customer. But it doesn't.
I'm
now
looking
it
at
says
that picture right there.
intimidate.
Is that part of what happened right there? 'Cause he's kicking her in the ass right there. which
Definitely
is,
not.
Yeah, that
Would he have done all that to track down a man though?
Right. That's the good part. I mean, like, because if he would have, then hey, I respect. But also, like, is this
Like, what are you doing?
Was this a product that the store sells exclusively? Like, this is a food place, or is this like they got a Colgate toothbrush and didn't like
Right.
it and they left a bad review?
'Cause then
like
that's on Colgate.
That's not on you,
It
bro.
had
Like,
to be personal.
I'm assuming the product sucks. Because if the product's good, you would just be like, okay, well, everyone else likes it.
He knew.
But the fact that
So you're
it
saying
sucks,
he
you're just
knew.
like, no, it doesn't. When you don't want to accept something, you go through. No, it does. I'm gonna tell you something.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
850 kilometers.
How
What is
long
that
is
in
5 miles.
528
Oh.
miles? Oh, you got a point to prove.
Oh, he
How you
jumped on
say-
a
That's
flight.
like a 10-hour drive.
Bro, that's like when
mad the whole time.
when Matt Barnes went to go fight Derek Fisher.
Right, he was mad the whole trip.
He was the whole bro. He was going from like Calabasas to like Huntington Beach.
You have to fight amazingly to do that. Because imagine traveling that, getting beat up.
Bro, you gotta hold on to your anger the whole time. What
and
are you
if you're-
doing? Listen to audiobooks of this person's voice?
10-hour drive. At like 2 hours in, I'd be like, what am I doing?
Right.
2 hours is crazy too.
Let me go home.
I got
Oh
20
my
minutes.
God.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
I'm
20
really gonna
minutes
do-
of anger in me.
Yeah.
I got 20
I
minutes.
hit the
I
first
wouldn't even
little
get
bit
on the freeway before I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
hit the first little bit of traffic and be like,
Yeah.
you know what?
I think I would be like, while I'm putting on my shoes.
Yeah.
What if you get in an accident while you're going there?
Yeah.
What if
yeah.
you're going to cause all chaos and destruction? As soon as you get on the entrance ramp, wham, you get rear-ended.
So you just- you just
I
fight
feel like that would be a
person.
sign.
Yeah.
I think everything is a sign.
You gotta get the car towed. Then you gotta catch an Uber to the to Avis to rent a car
Yeah.
to finish
What
out
if you beat somebody up on the way there? Are you still mad?
Yeah.
Or do you get it out?
No, you get their life force. Now you're double mad. Now you're double powerful.
So you're like, oh, okay. So you're
Yeah,
like Super
it's like a
Saiyan by the
warm-up
time you
fight.
actually
I'd
get
be
it.
like, my business is failing. I'm pissed off. 20 minutes in, I realize how silly it is. Like, I'll just go back to grad school.
That's logic
I'm
you're
just give up.
talking about.
I'm just shut it down. You know what?
Yeah, right. At some point,
You know, I'm
he
going
was
to grad
probably on the
school.
flight like, damn, my product, she's kind of right.
that shit is ass though. I, ain't
It was
gonna- I don't use it.
$42 worth of clothes.
It's what?
It was $42 worth of clothes. That's what she bought.
Oh, he was a
It was just
designer?
Or a seller of the clothes, but yeah, it was.
I'm
just
going to at
clothes.
least give him the benefit of the doubt that he created it. Like you said, like if he was just selling something else, that's crazy.
You don't know the lengths people will go to protect Ice Kosh Bagosh though. It's a very serious. It's like the kitty
I haven't heard
Hello
that in a very
the
long
Hello Kitty world. Like it's very serious. People get very serious about they OKB.
When I was in 3rd grade and I was wearing Oshkosh Bagosh, I was like, damn, I got this shit on.
It was like designer?
No, I got it at like an outlet mall. What are you
No,
talking
I'm saying
about?
it felt like designer.
Oh, yeah,
Got
for
that
sure.
little tag right here, the Oshkosh
Yeah,
Bagosh on it.
yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? You see me out here fucking them up, you know what I'm saying? Name a 3rd grader hot as me. You can't, bitch, I'll wait.
How bad was the comment? Is there a way to find the comment? Because I feel like comments, they be getting under your skin every now and then, but the cooldown rate is insanely fast.
I'm
I'm not going anywhere, let alone spending money.
I wish we could know, because I am on people standing on business. Like, did you guys see? Maybe you talked about this on another episode.
Oh, he punched her.
He said he punched shit.
She got a concussion.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Whoa!
All right,
Oh, you knew
well-
about this story.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Okay,
why
let's
would
do
you
this.
let us take his side?
Damn.
What the heck?
Yes,
People are gonna take this out of
This
context.
is National Geographic. I have to stay behind.
Oh my gosh.
You let us defend this
said
This
asshole.
guy's lock him up.
naked and afraid. I gotta let y'all just figure this shit out. I
Well,
mean, I
actually,
can't.
Dig your own grave.
We
I
we jumped out the car as soon as we heard it was a woman.
Right. We did.
We
did.
made that known. We made that known that it was like,
Free-
all right, you on some weird shit.
Free everybody except this
waited.
dude.
She waited for a package of clothing, which was 4 days late, and so she complained online about it.
I've done worse.
Oh, he was
I've definitely done worse.
he was tripping
He
from
was
the
tripping.
beginning.
He
Yeah,
absolutely
okay, I'm
was.
not with him at all. Because usually I'm on people. Maybe you talked about this on another episode, but did you guys see at the Pittsburgh Pirates game, there was like an usher that just started
Yeah.
beating it. Y'all talked about this already?
No,
No.
we have. I just saw it today.
But the dude spit on him.
Yes. So this usher at a Pittsburgh Pirates game, like all of a sudden you just see a confrontation and the ushers just throwing punches, and then a dude spits blood on him. So the usher takes off his belt.
Oh, yes.
And starts whipping
It's
the
like,
guy
you want to
in
act
the
like a
face.
child? I'm gonna treat you like a child, and I'm gonna beat your ass.
And and everybody in the comments, like on TikTok and stuff, were like, "I hope this guy gets a raise instead of getting fired."
Well, here's
How
the
do you
thing.
feel?
So,
Well, I mean, without the context, if someone's spitting blood on you, that you're not getting paid enough to get blood spit on you.
Right.
they were squared up at first, right?
I saw the whole video.
And
yeah.
the guy was like, do it. Hit me. And so the usher was like, okay, wop, wop. And that's when dude tried to kick him. And the usher got on him again. Then he started.
Why is that your first reaction? Like, belts don't even do that much damage.
Hey, but listen,
It's
when
that
because
was just
he needed more
humiliating.
reach.
when they first make contact and you're not expecting it, he got no short sleeves. He hit him on the arms. You gonna feel that.
He hit him in the face too.
This is why I hate the internet, because it's like that video is like 5-6 minutes long of this dude like
Antagonizing
yes.
him. They're going back and
And
forth.
then somebody clips it to just show the violence, and now all of a sudden the security guard is tripping. And I see this all the time. It's like somebody will literally, in private, because it's usually just them two, push a person to the point of this. And then when it becomes a big deal and they start attacking it, now they're just like, oh, does everybody see this?
Yeah.
It's so fucked up.
I saw it on Instagram, and it was like the whole clip.
Yeah, same.
Starts with them arguing first and him telling them to do it and all of that type of stuff. And it was other people around. None of them tried to break it up until the belt came out. Then they're like, hey, all right, that's enough. Don't whoop him like that.
One of the comments is, "I wonder how his father punished him. That thing came out so quick, it was like a lightsaber." He did so
When he
smoothly
started-
pull that belt off.
Yeah, when he started going
went,
for the belt, I was like, wait, is he trying to untuck his shirt? No, he can just pull it. Oh, he finna whoop him.
I mean,
Man,
the
that's-
dude spit blood on him.
Yeah.
A couple times.
But the fact is, he also was in a position to spit blood. So
Yeah.
he was already beat up.
Yeah. And
I mean,
then-
I'm sure yeah, who knows the context, but typically
other
in
dude
these
was tripping.
situations,
Other dude's tripping.
yeah, people
for
just
sure.
think they can scream at like minimum wage employees.
Well, I
and
mean, that's
nothing happens.
the craziest thing, is that there's like grown men walking around who have never been beat up, and that's crazy to me, because
Me.
it's like how he was treating the security guard versus how surprised he was when the dude wanted to beat him up. It just, they're not connected at all.
Yeah.
He
It's
didn't.
insane.
He was
that-
surprised by the
that's-
finding out phase of
That's-
the
that's
effing
the-
around.
Yeah.
That's the dark underbelly positive of bullying. Sometimes if you see bullying growing up in class, you know, even if it's not directed towards you, you be like, all right, so I'm going to leave this guy the fuck alone because he beats motherfucker's ass. But when you don't see that, right, you go around the world thinking that you can't get punched in the motherfucking mouth. And then you end up spitting bloods
Well,
at
imagine
workers at the Pittsburgh Stadium.
Well, I mean, you trolling online is giving you a free pass to say whatever you want, and without getting without even the
Dude.
fear of getting punched in the face.
I can't even imagine. I mean, I guess we're all people who post online here, so like, I'm sure you get crazy comments. Like, I can't even. Like, it's so crazy, especially under like the women comics that are like the homies. Like they'll like just post like a regular joke, and people are like, "When you starting an OnlyFans? This is ass," or whatever. And I can't even imagine the level they are, because I one time had someone comment or like DM me, said, "You have the shoulders of a coat hanger." What does that even mean?
Bro, it's so bad because
That was a one of one.
Sometimes,
Bro, I'm laying
unique.
awake at night, and all of a sudden
so
I'm about to
unique.
fall asleep, and I'm just like, do I have the shoulders of a coat hanger?
bro,
You know it
sometimes
was
it's
thought
so,
out
It's
when
so
it's
mean
specific.
and so like useless. You be like, what
Look
the
up
fuck
a
is
coat
wrong with you?
hanger.
But sometimes it's genius.
But also, coat hangers are modeled after shoulders. That's how they hold our shirts up. Bro, and then if you say anything back, everyone's like, "Well, why'd you say something back?" And I'm like,
Right.
"I'm a air fry your kneecaps, okay?"
That's the thing. Is like, oh,
What
you a
kind of
comic, but
coat
you
hanger
can't.
you
You
think they're
can't
talking about?
You can't take jokes.
Yeah,
I
people.
hate that one, too.
crazy.
People will say the most heinous. They'll be like, "I hope your whole family dies," and then you say something back to them, and then everyone's like, "Look at you being sensitive."
Right.
It's
It's
like,
right.
yeah, bro. And I'm a psycho. I sometimes go on some real
Deep dives on the
serial
people.
killer level stuff.
Yeah.
Where like people will say wild stuff to me, so I'll Google them, and it'll take me 5 minutes to find out where they work and where their kid goes to school. And it takes everything. Not that I would ever do anything, but it takes me everything being like,
That's a crazy
Hey,
thing to
yes.
casually say.
but no, but you know how easy it is? You know how easy it is to find? People
Yeah.
will say some wild
People
stuff.
don't think anything
What
would
about my
happen to 'em.
wife?
Yeah.
They'll say something about my wife, and that's what sets me off. And it takes, I know I'm coming off as the crazy one in this, so I just want to
No,
acknowledge
no,
that.
no,
But it takes
I-
everything in me not to be
I
like,
applaud it.
I saw Jeffrey just had his 7th birthday. Hope it was good.
That's kind of wild. That's,
love it.
that's dope.
I-
though.
Because
love
if you're gonna say something crazy to me and not think there are
I've
repercussions,
never seen a creator respond like that.
I don't.
That's-
I do.
But that's like Pablo Escobar would say that.
Yeah.
I
That's
definitely
literally
respond like
like-
that. Like when people say something, like this one guy was like, his fit or something. He said something about my fit or my look or something like that. And I went to his page, and he was like doing drawings, and they were bad. And I was like, you should invest in better pencils and crayons.
Yeah.
Either that or take the test.
That's
for the
why people do
spectrum.
private accounts, because they know if they said this shit and they were held responsible with
Oh,
their lives. it
I'm
wouldn't-
coming for you, and don't
Yeah.
think I'm this. This
I
is
thought you
my
were a king
level.
for a second. I'm coming.
I will check all the platforms. I will find you on something, right? If you ain't on if it's private on IG, I'm gonna check TikTok. If TikTok you non-existent, I'm gonna check Facebook. You're not on Facebook, I'll check Spotify, bitch. I will find you on
finding
SoundCloud.
you on
I will find
Spotify.
you on Bandcamp.
You like this song,
I'm
huh?
going to find you somewhere, and I just hold on to it. I write this shit in
Yeah.
a little book, and then one day I'm going to get you.
One day someone's gonna say something to me, and I'll find their LinkedIn, and I will print out the comment and mail it to their boss, and be like, "Hey,
Damn.
this is how your employees moving online. They're hate criming people." So,
That is wild.
bruh, I
love your level of petty.
That's like a corporate get back.
Yes, King.
that's
He ate.
and
Yeah.
look, I just want to say it's not if someone says, "Hey, this video sucks" or "This isn't funny." Okay,
That's
sure,
fine.
I'm not.
That's fine, yeah.
But they're just like
Going the extra mile.
Hey, your wife is ugly, and I hope you guys aren't able to have children. And then it's like, okay,
Damn.
That's the gloves are off.
yeah,
insane.
like
The
if
You get
gloves
shit
are
like
off.
that?
sometimes yes,
That's
people will say some wild
Oh,
stuff.
no,
in
just along the
DMs.
lines of that. Like,
Right.
I get it. Because they say anything about me and my wife could be arguing. We could be bad blood for the last 2 days. It don't matter.
Right.
You say something about her, I'm coming for blood. And when I'm coming at you, kids ain't off the table. So I talk about your ugly ass, stupid ass, fuck ass kid. I'm
them
talking
kids.
about your kid. Your kid look like he eat lead paint. His eyes are too far apart.
Damn.
You should get him tested. I'm coming for the kids, juggler. Everybody can get it. If you come at me, my wife, and my daughter, well, mainly my wife and my daughter, I'm coming at you
That
hard.
makes sense.
Hard.
I remember I was on Twitter. This
Are
was
you
like
still on the BlueChew ad? I'm coming at you hard.
imagine this was
I'm
all been
bricked up, coming for you.
Bricked up.
The ad
Bricked
never-
up, brother.
The ad never stopped.
The Bricked Up Boys.
That's a terrible gang name.
The Bricked
Bricked
Up
Up
Boys.
We
Hey,
I
hard
would
to-
be scared though. If
We
you,
hella hard.
if
We
you-
bricked.
if you heard the Bricked Up Boys were after you or waiting outside, you'd be scared as hell.
There's nobody harder in these streets than the Bricked Up Boys.
We're coming for you.
Bricked Up Boys, we're coming for you.
We're gonna get inside
Spelled
your head.
exactly how you think it would be spelled too. Everything is spelled.
Bricked Up Boys, we're coming for you.
BRIKK.
We're coming for you.
It's a jingle.
Yeah, we're like the Sharks. We got a jingle. We're coming at you.
What's the next story we got? We can pull up. Let's see.
This is why I'm not let in public.
Let's do the Garfield phone. Watch the sword. This is a wild one. Okay, for more than 30 years. plastic Garfield phones have been washing up on French beaches.
What?
The mystery has finally been solved. A shipping container from a ship that sank in the 1880s, 1980s, excuse me, 1980s was found
Garfield wasn't even a thing.
in a hidden cave. Wow.
That is the most random mystery.
That's so funny.
Actually, you know what?
All these people are just like, why are these
Oh, these
Garfields
French
washing
people.
ashore?
Imagine there's a French guy who saw the 7th Garfield phone wash up, and he's just trying to connect the dots. It seems like, I mean, this is one of those stories where the headline is the story.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's all
All right,
you need to know about
no
it.
need to read.
a bunch of Garfield phones washed up, and we figured out why.
This is so. It's so funny. I didn't realize this was a story, but it's just like this story right here. Let's see.
Rarest catch of them all. Richard West, a fisherman from Devon in the United Kingdom, set sail on a routine fishing trip south of Penzance when something unusual caught his eye when he was hauling his net in. Nestled among the day's catch was a small, gray Lego shark, looking surprisingly well preserved despite its long voyage through the ocean. This was the first time this fisherman had caught a Lego shark, but
yeah.
it's not just your average Lego shark. This shark has been lost at sea for almost 28 years, and it's the first of its kind ever to be found. You see, on February
talking about it like
13th,
it's a real species.
1997, about 5 million Lego bricks were lost at sea when a rogue wave tipped a massive cargo ship dubbed the Tokyo Express. This event
So basically, it's the exact same thing.
So someone. That's crazy.
Yo, but like,
A
if you
Lego
found
cargo?
that now, you found that it'd be hella money because they never actually made it to stores.
Oh,
so they
so it's like
never
a
made it to the
collector's
shelf. So
item.
yeah, it's a collector's edition that like, not even the most extreme collectors have because they never made it to the
How
shelf.
much money would y'all have to be paid to be one of those work on those cargo ships that just sail
wouldn't do
all the
it.
way across like where do, like they're like
China?
coming from like China to
Yeah.
LA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you mean those? Yeah, I couldn't do
Like
it.
I see on TikTok like the videos of
Ocean
like the
liners.
North Sea and it's just like
Yeah.
those
How crazy it is.
Yeah,
It's always that sound. I'm way too scared of the ocean for that.
I would rather the ocean is way scarier than space to me.
Yeah, same. I just saw a post of
I don't know.
those cargo. Those not the cargo ships. The oil, the shit that drills into it. They're just like in the middle of the deepest
Oh,
part
yeah.
of the ocean, and they're
Yeah.
just there. They have their
rigs.
toilets are just open, and there's like all these fish and sharks in that part because they eat the shit. So you just literally like shit into open ocean. That's the fish food.
Let's settle this real quick. Let's what's scarier, the ocean
Ocean.
or space?
Ocean.
Because hold on, before we do that, right? Since we're gonna be sort of like choosing sides on this.
What's up, it's your boy Tahir Moore, and if you're wondering why I look too cool for school, well, it's just because I just hit a lick on Prize Pick. Now, for those that have been living under a rock, Prize Pick is the way to go. It has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more than or less than on at least 2 player stats for a shot to win up to 2,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long. Now, listen. Y'all know I'm not the best when it comes to sports ball. I don't know a whole lot, but I know right now basketball players are heating up, okay? And the action on Prize Pick is hotter than ever. The best place to cash in on your favorite sports. Now, again, I don't know a whole lot about sports ball, but I do know that Jokic is getting at least 24 points. So I'm going to say he's going to get more than 20. And I know that Tatum, when he's not hurt, is going to get at least 24 points. So I'm going to say he's going to get more than 24 points. More than on less than on at least 2 players. That's all you got to do. You get to cook up the hot takes with your friends and win real money this basketball season when you and your crew run your game on Prize Picks, all right? Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this basketball season. So what are you waiting on? You're watching the games anyway. You might as well make a little money with that. Why? Because Prize Picks is the best way to get in on the action on sports in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and Georgia, because they be hating sometimes, all right? The app is really easy to use. You create a lineup, and all you have to do is pick more or less than on a few player stats for your shot to win up to 2,000 times your money. So since you're going to be watching the game anyway, download the app today and use the code DIYS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, download the app today. Use the code DIYS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
I wish I knew more about that, man. I'm not good at the.
Right after that.
I like because like there are people that like really be like living this sports thing, and I'd be like, no, like just like knowing sports. Like I just
Fantasy football is fun.
I'm from Minnesota. I'm a Pittsburgh sports fan because my dad's from Pittsburgh, but they don't have a basketball team, so I'm a Timberwolves fan. So living in LA after beating the Lakers in 5, woo,
It's fun.
oh my gosh,
You like that?
it was.
You feel good
filthy.
about that?
Are you a Lakers fan?
I mean, I grew up here, but I'm not.
he's not a big
don't care.
fan like that.
I don't care. But I mean, Lakers.
You know, if you really want,
Y'all don't even have lakes.
You really want to show them who's who. You wear that hat right there over to Inglewood, and you just keep your window down the whole time. You're like, you
my
know
Pirates
what
hat?
it is.
Okay, I was actually gonna ask this earlier. Okay, because I was having
all of them, every hat.
None of them are safe to wear. Don't ever.
I was
wear
actually
that hat
surprised to see that.
anywhere
I was like, damn, when's the last
south
time I saw one of those in person?
Pico. You know, don't wear it south of Pico. Actually, you know what? I would go as far as to say don't wear it south of Wilshire.
South of
Okay.
Sherman Oaks.
Well, I was actually gonna say. So y'all like, because I feel like I can get away with it a little bit because I'm like a corny
'Cause you're
white
white,
guy.
yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But me and my friend Dre and my friend Skyler, me and Skyler white boys, my friend Dre black. He was like,
That's exactly how I pictured it.
Skyler will wear a Seattle Mariners hat around.
Oof, crazy as fuck.
Because he's from Seattle.
Yeah,
and
doesn't
I'll
go
wear and anyway, my friend Dre's like, you guys don't like. I would never wear these hats. You guys don't understand.
There's other ways to show
Your affiliation,
your commitment to this team. You know,
patriotism
Who
to the-
wears Seattle?
at this point.
What? I think this is Crips.
I don't know.
There is a thing online that you can find out about what hat is tied to which game.
Yeah.
Which I feel like they should give out at the airports.
But well, you know
Yeah.
what? We're taking the Pittsburgh Pirates hat.
No,
And we're making it the Bricked Up Gang. The Bricked
we're
Up
not.
Boys.
absolutely not.
I won't be participating in that one. I would rather
Our gang
just-
sign is Bricked Up Boys.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. You kind of need a video though. You can't just be taking photos like this halfway.
Yeah, no, we're really
we gotta be stop motion.
We're a boomerang based gang, okay? Because we show love and the love comes right back.
There it is. Space of the ocean.
Space versus ocean. Okay,
Space or
because
the-
space, I'm just like, it is what it is. If you're lost that space, you're lost that space. At least you get a cool view. They've only like charted like 1% of the ocean, and who even knows what creepy, scary monsters are
That's
down
the
there?
thing. It's the monsters because space is scary because it's dark and mysterious.
And cold.
But as far as we know, when people who are flying around up there, there's not giant, creepy looking things floating around like passing them up. So I feel like the
We don't know that.
ocean. We don't. But
don't know that,
No
and
one
we-
ever. Also, no one told us. We know that's the case in the ocean.
Okay, that's fair. But we also know about space trash. We've also
not
seen
scary.
the articles and heard the well, some of
Disappointing
us,
more than scary.
They heard
space trash.
people knocking on their space door when they were in orbit.
I could
or
do
like-
ghosts.
Huh?
I could do ghosts.
What,
Space ghosts.
Space ghosts? No, I think
I
it's
can do that.
aliens. No, you can do
Aliens
space- I mean,
flew up to the spaceship and knocked.
they might have been like,
Ding dong ditch.
It was like- it was
it's
like-
middle school
it was like
aliens.
it was sinners in
It's
space. But like, hey
preteen.
man, you guys got popcorn in there?
I'm sure they could like wire in or something. Transmissions.
They have to be invited in.
Video.
It's different in space.
I
Space rules are different from Earth rules. In space, you have to be invited in.
Well, you can't say space
They're not
trash
vampires.
and knocking because the knocking could be the space trash hitting.
No, it's not that. Do you know the sound of something like knocking up against your thing because it's trash, it's like debris and it's a loose comment or whatever,
As
versus
opposed to,
somebody
like-
going like,
If there's a rhythm, then yeah, that's
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
But also like, if I'm floating through space and it's just nothing but pitch black outside,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as scared as in the water and it being pitch black.
okay, now I hear you on that, but here's the thing: if you're in the water and it's pitch black, if you're holding on to something or you're floating, you can at least breathe without tools.
What?
Like in
water?
in ocean, in the ocean. If you're floating on something or you're floating yourself, you're in the water. You may be trapped in the middle of the ocean, but you still got a fighting chance when daylight comes, somebody seeing you or whatever the fuck, right? You don't have
I
that
thought we were
fighting
talking
chance.
about in the water though.
Are you talking about? I'm in the water, but I'm
Right.
just still floating. You can still float and breathe without apparatus. You can't do that
Yeah.
in space. If you're outside of that ship, eventually you're gonna freeze.
Just let me go.
Yeah.
I'm
You
trying
need
to
a
die
helmet?
quick. Put me in space. Let me just die right away.
Just be in space, like, all right, I've had enough of this.
Right, it's just,
I'm
like
not that
ocean.
scared
I'm
of
gonna,
suffocating
I might
in space.
float. I might float for a week before I just die from
Yeah.
starvation. Well, not starvation, but And would you rather be trapped in a submarine or on a space trip? Because submarine is.
So I would rather be trapped in a spaceship.
Yeah, spaceship for sure. Because let's.
Thank you. I rest my case.
I'd rather, if there's a leak in the spaceship, I'm dead immediately. If there's a leak in the submarine, it's the worst ending ever.
Because there's no escape unless somebody comes down there really quickly to save you. There's no escape. The water's gonna fill up. You can't open the door and escape because you're just gonna let more water in. You're gonna get trapped.
You can't
that
even
way.
go to the surface too fast.
You can't. You're fucked.
So if you're scared, you can't even swim up fast.
You try to wait and wait the bends out, and the sharp is like, the fuck is that over there? Oh wait, I know that ain't who I think it is.
I think the thing about the ocean is that the visual of what's scary there is worse than dying to me. And that's why I wouldn't even swim with whales because I know they won't eat me, but the visual is so scary to me.
You're on the side of one. You just on the side of one. It's just man, I
can't do it.
Insignificant.
I can't do it.
I feel
The
you.
giant squid, sharks. There's just too much stuff. And then
It
on
is.
top of that, the water itself can kill you.
The ocean is Jack in the Box. It's just too much over there. You can't do everything good. Like the sunfish. You seen the sunfish?
That giant thing.
That
Yeah.
giant thing that just looks weird, like it's still loading. The sunfish looks like God forgot and then he went back to try to do it, but the page had froze up.
It do look like
It was
a
like-
kid's drawing of a
Yeah,
fish.
it's like if you restart now, you may lose all your progress.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? Just process it. It's fine.
The fact that fish is real with the little light on the edge, the little
The anglerfish?
Yes.
Yeah.
That has the little light and then traps
It's
people
a
in.
terror.
That thing is scary.
It's an absolute
you
terror.
see the actual size of it though? That part really threw me
That's
off.
a kid,
Oh,
that's a
it's
male
tiny?
though. That's a male.
But the women are bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
really?
Yeah. They tried to play the angler with that one. Put female anglerfish size or yeah. Oh yeah, there it go. So
Oh, shit.
that's the tiny one and that's the big one.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay.
They're like them BBWs.
I do not mess with the ocean.
And there's just stuff that we don't know. Same with space, but
Yeah.
it's just that looked like something that was made specifically to be scary. And fish aren't scared of each other, intimidated. It just looks scary to us. So the fact that that's just naturally down there is crazy to me. That means everything down there is just looks creepy.
That's just for the environment, right? It has a light on to attract other.
But there's no
fish.
reason to be scary. Nothing can see down there.
right? But it's a hunting mechanism. It's a tool for hunting,
Right.
Yeah. But I
Right,
mean,
right.
it looks scary as fuck when you see those teeth.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just how they look, it looks like it was designed for horror.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
that's
Somebody
not
knocking on the
even.
door?
That's not even why.
Well,
It's one of the aliens knocking on the door.
Don't
They
even-
look like it.
don't
Octopus and octopuses.
Oh, yeah.
Octopussy. How do you say
Octopi.
octopi?
Yeah,
They look like-
it's
those are
crazy
aliens.
that alligators and crocodiles, how old they are. I think I read something that said they could be older than trees.
I think I did hear something about that.
Yeah, there's stuff in the ocean that's predates a lot of land stuff.
Yep.
That's insane. All right, so we got
May God help us if we get trapped in the ocean.
For real.
Also, shout out the new Pope.
The new pope?
Yeah.
They named a new Pope. He's from Chicago.
Really?
What?
He's I'm phoning them. I love God.
Wait, can we look that up?
They
The new
should
pope?
get little.
His name is Leo the 14th.
I thought somebody said that the last pope was going to be the last pope.
Why?
New
I
pope.
don't know.
Who this? New pope. Who this? Why? Is
So
there-
you gotta to qualify to be a pope, you have to be
You got
at
that
least
shit on though.
You gotta
at
be a
least-
cardinal.
At least 70.
Oh,
He's 69.
Ooh,
nice.
Freaky ass nigga.
So he's like a young nigga in the pope game.
He's a 69 God.
That's crazy. You saw how they were
69 talking to God.
on Twitter. On Twitter, there was apparently a guy who was up for. He was a black dude who was up for the next pope. And people were saying, if this nigga becomes pope, we're gonna hear new slurs we've never even imagined.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally, creative amount of racism is gonna come from that.
Yeah.
Newly elected Pope Leo.
U.S. president is one thing, but I think we
Years
got some
retweeting-
time before
what
there's
did
a
it
black
say?
pope.
Years retweeting criticism of Trump policies. Okay.
Yeah.
He ain't for the bullshit.
He don't F with.
He doesn't like Trump.
No.
Robert Francis Prevost.
But shout out Chicago. We got a Chicago Pope.
Where are popes
He look like he
usually
just saying
from?
phoneme.
This
Jerusalem?
He look like he said phoneme.
um,
Oh, phoneme. Y'all see what he tweeted
I feel like
up there?
popes are usually from like
Chief Keef didn't do that. Chief Keef did.
First American Pope.
Yeah, he
First
is the
American?
first. Yeah, he is the first. one.
what are
'Cause
they usually?
European.
Yeah.
Europe. That's crazy.
Argentinian, Francis.
Oh yeah, there was an
Argentinian.
Argentine pope.
That was the last one.
So this is probably a dumb question, but does that mean like he's over the Catholic Church?
Yeah,
Like he's
in-
the leader.
like technically, yeah, like the Pope, I guess, like is the one who can like hear God. So like they basically all the cardinals get together and they're like, all right, you can hear God.
So it's like, what do you say?
Like, I know, I don't really be talking behind his back like that. If he wanted to talk to you, he would come to you.
Is
right?
that what the Pope does? He's like, all right, guys, just got word from God.
I mean, kind of. I mean, I'm oversimplifying it, but like he is in charge. He is the figurehead of the Catholic Church, or like I guess, like in an how they not an oligarchy, a theocracy is like that's like the government, you know, where it's like where God or religion is in charge, and usually it's the head of it is like an instrument of the divine. So I think technically you would categorize the Pope as an instrument of the divine. Like God uses the Pope to communicate to the Catholic Church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We found out he don't know how to pray for real though.
Are there scouts? Like when the Pope is getting old, are they like
Hey, we need
scouting
to,
out?
We,
like,
need, we need to go start going to church and see who really out here popping in these streets.
that's
real
what I'm
quick.
saying. Like, okay, he can hear God. He can hear God a little bit. Like, I feel like the recruitment is if you need a divine power, how do you recruit that?
Yeah. No, I don't. I that's why all the boys get together and they decide. Also, wait, can you pull this up? There was like a story. Someone was talking about. Someone said the word raw dog. Like either one of the popes or someone talking about the popes. They're like,
Whoa.
Raw dog in conclave?
yeah, it was the anchor. Oh yeah, it was the CBS morning anchor hilariously suggests cardinals are raw dogging because he said all the cardinals had to turn in their phones so they couldn't be on social media, and so the anchor was like, I believe the kids refer to it as raw dogging, and it's like, bruh, don't bring in raw dogging as we're talking
That's
about
insane.
the conclave.
But I know that's a new trend when they say like raw dogging a flight.
Yeah.
And when you don't listen to music
no
or any
music, no TV.
movies.
You just staring at the back of the seat for X amount of hours.
Yeah.
Why is that like an accomplishment? That's just being bored.
It's
Right.
I mean, it's
showing your.
it's just dudes being dudes. They're just
Right.
like, I'm gonna use nothing on this flight.
Right. It's like, okay.
It's like a 10-hour flight to Europe. It's like, hey, your body's dehydrated. You're gonna die. Please drink water. Please drink water.
Oh, they don't
That's
even drink water?
No, it's supposed to literally just be staring.
staring, just
ahead.
sitting there, not doing anything to take your mind off of the task at hand.
Just staring at the blank
That's
page
raw
before
dog.
you.
Sounds miserable.
It absolutely, that's
Open up
jail,
the dirty
motherfucker.
window.
Why the fuck would I
Right.
submit myself to cruel and
Niggas drink
unusual
water in
punishment?
jail. It's worse than jail.
Yeah, you're
Well,
right.
no.
I mean,
Hey, look it up. Do they get water in jail?
maybe it's jail in a third world country, one that has questionable water sources. So maybe it's that jail right there.
There probably is some like Southern Republican is like, why they broke the law? They don't deserve water. And you're just like, what are you talking about?
Bro,
It is crazy how people talk about people in jail like, oh, they're criminals. They don't deserve blah, 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 blah. It's like, God damn.
They're still human.
All right, well, before we get up out of here, Sam, you got anything coming up you want to let the people know about?
I'm on the road. Some of the dates are probably before this comes out. I'll be at the Brea Improv August 21st, Thursday. So if
Okay,
you in
nice.
Anaheim, Brea area, pull
up.
up. Or get on a flight with your broke ass. Come see a show. I'm just gonna just bully people. Oh, you can't hop on a flight to come laugh? Recession indicator.
Get on a flight, Joe broke ass. It's crazy.
It's so wild because your sarcasm
wild
is
ass.
exactly the same. Your sarcasm voice is exactly the same as your talking voice, so it comes out of that field. You're like, yeah, so if you're in the area, come out. Or get on the flight with
That
your
is
broke
true.
bitch ass.
People
buck ass
slightly
boy.
change their
Yeah.
voice when they're joking.
There's no inflection with him. It just rolls right together. It's like, all right, well, that's serial killer-ish.
Monotone because I'm dead inside. Come see Sam Salem live on the Bricked Up Comedy Tour.
Now you have to do that. You gotta name a tour that now.
Coming at ya.
Breaked up.
As always, guys, I'm to hear more.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
We want to thank our special guest, Sam, for coming out. We want to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week on another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary.
Hey.
Thanks
These
for not
guys.
making me rap this time.
Oh yeah.